Hey everyone, so today I'll be making some of my favorite plant-based recipes. So I'm getting ready to head to the store now to pick up a couple ingredients that I don't have in the house. I don't have a full plant-based diet. I still eat seafood and turkey here and there, but I am transitioning slowly into a plant-based diet. I'll make another whole video on that because that's another subject for another day. But yeah, so these recipes I picked up and I really enjoy them, and I eat them all the time. Probably I eat some of the stuff I eat every day. So if you like some of the recipes and you make it, let me know. Let me know how you like it, and let me know how you doing if you're transitioning to plant-based, because this is a struggle, honey. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the store and we'll get right into making these recipes. So here I'm just dicing my peppers and onions to the size that I like. I am using extra firm tofu. I like to use organic, extra firm, or firm tofu to make tofu scramble. It really doesn't work out well if you use any other type of tofu, so stick with the firm or extra firm tofu. Always drain your tofu and get out the excess water. Some people can or have access to a tofu press, or you can place a pot on top. Here, since I'm using a small amount, I just squeeze it out. So to cook it, I have my olive oil in the pan. And I'm going to go ahead and add my peppers and onions. And just let that cook for about 2 minutes till it's a little tender and flagrant. Okay, so now that the peppers have cooked down, I'm going to go ahead and crumble my tofu into that. And you can cube it, you can do it however you want to do your tofu, but I do it like this. And I used to eat eggs every day for breakfast, so this is a good egg substitute for me. I like for my tofu to cook, so cook for a little while and get maybe like a little bit of browning on it, so that it doesn't have any of that watery flavor to it or in it. Some garlic. You can also put fresh garlic, but I just went with powder because that's what I have right now. And also some, my favorite toppings. And with the peppers and all of that, it gives this some screaming flavor. It's really good. Just put a handful in there and let that cook down. So as my spinach cooks down, I'll go ahead and add in the key ingredient, the turmeric, and this will give it this egg-like color. And turmeric is also really good for anti-inflammatory, so just adding that into your day makes things so much better. Super easy, very nutritious breakfast. So this is it. I'll eat a banana afterwards and I'll have me some tea. But yes, it's really that simple. And this is the tea that I like to drink with mine. Green tea with lemongrass and spearmint. It is so good to start the day with. So for a snack, I had some chia seed pudding. All it requires is some chia seeds and almond milk. I added some vanilla extract for a sweetener. Some people add honey, whichever you prefer. Just a couple of drops of vanilla extract though. And mix that up and let it sit in the refrigerator overnight. or just for 4 hours. Overnight is better because it's more solidified. You can top it with your favorite toppings, your favorite fruit. I love to top it with strawberries or any kind of frozen berries, but today I did strawberries. Chia seed pudding reminds me of like a tapioca or rice pudding. It's very light, very filling, and filled with nutrients. So for lunch, I had vegan ramen. I love vegan ramen. And I used stir fry noodles and, let that cook down for about 10 minutes. And while it was cooking, I added some vegetable bouillon to it and let that cook a little more with the noodles. So while that was cooking, I chopped up some vegetables, mushrooms, red onion, red peppers, carrots, spinach, and arugula. You can use whatever vegetables you like to add to it. This is just what I had on hand, and this is what worked out really well for it. So I just saute that up, let it cook down for maybe like 3 minutes just to make it a little softer. And there you have it, vegan ramen with veggie toppings. So delicious. For another snack, I had a Açaí Bowl, which is my all-time favorite. You need some chia seeds, frozen fruit, almond milk, and most importantly, acai. Here I have an organic, pure, unsweetened acai packet. This is what I prefer. I do not like the sweetened acai. It's just too much sweetness to it. But the pure, unsweetened one is really good when you mix it with your fruit and your almond milk and you mix it up. So you just take your acai packet. You want to add that in. If you run it under cold water, it'll come right out of that packet. So you'll add in all your frozen fruit and your almond milk, and you're gonna blend it up. And it's just really that simple. And you make it as thick as you want to make it. Um, I like mine thick so I can scoop it with a spoon. I don't really see any other way to make it to have it thick, have this thick consistency. And then you top it with your fresh fruit, granola, chia seeds. Sometimes I put unsweetened coconut flakes. Um, Anything you want to top it with, you put it on there, but you have to use you some fresh fruit and some granola because, honey, when I tell you, it is so good. Okay. For the last meal, I made teriyaki tofu and broccoli. I marinated my tofu for about an hour in the marinade. For the marinade, I used soy sauce, brown sugar, and garlic, and a little honey. And again, I have some extra firm tofu. You can use firm as well. I think I only eat extra firm and firm tofu. I steamed my broccoli for a while, and then I went ahead and seared my tofu. I just laid my tofu out and I did pat a little of the excess soy out of it before I put it in the pan. It's just my preference. You don't necessarily have to do that, but that's just what I like to do to get some of that soy sauce. Tofu soaks up anything you season it with, anything you marinate it with. That's what your tofu is going to taste like. And I just seasoned the tofu with some salt and pepper and some garlic powder, and then I fried it in the pan. And I fried it, let it get crispy on all sides until it's like a golden brown like this. Again, for the sauce that's going to go on top of everything, I use brown sugar, soy sauce, and garlic again. And I added some cornstarch and water mixture to it to make it thicker. It wasn't too salty and it wasn't too sweet. It was just right. The flavor was just right. And you're just going to mix that up with your broccoli and you're going to put that over top of rice and bam, simple, easy, quick, filling meal. Let me know if you tried that. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I thank you so much for watching.